Some Spiral good stuff for you today. Some Allure Queen crash bugs. Wait a minute. Crash bugs? Smash the like and crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. You know, you always wanted to see Fiendsmith and Spiral out here. And the fact that this build is actually playing Double Agent, I actually find that kind of cool. To be honest with you, I always liked Double Agent. I always thought it was a relatively cool card in the way that, you know, it kind of added a little bit of extra, I guess, just fun to the deck. You do get the chance to see, even though the OCG has multiple master plan at full power, they're still only choosing to play one of it, which, once again, I think is functionally fine. But this Fiendsmith stuff just gives you so many extra bodies on the field to facilitate those step-throughs on those combo lines. It's actually pretty insane. We're also playing Dark Dimension Soldier in here for the free revive, and oh man, Corozo actually seeing a little bit of play down here as well. Well, considering the fact, you know, this is just generically free to make with Master Plan. Alright, so this is your Spiral good stuff. Actually really amazing to see. Oh, hello Pile. So, I guess your innovations to the world of Pendulum good stuff here have just kind of given this deck a chance to put in some Performage cards here, because I mean, hey, on normal or special, you get to add a Performage monster from your deck to your hand, except for itself, so you can just go get the Water Dancer. And then, you know, if this card is Pendulum, you add a Polymerization from your deck to your hand, which we don't even care about. We just care about, this is a generic low scale, which I think actually does actually matter here for the most part. Having interactable scales kind of give you the chance to kind of bridge out some of this little extra stuff can be good. Of course, you know, the super heavy stuff for a very strong backing. And then, of course, the symphonic guitar stuff. I feel like I never see guitarists actually seeing play, though, but it's actually kind of cool. So, yeah, you're basically just doing full combo power to chug through, get to the big power cards. I'm surprised, you know, there's just not better utility options, but that's awesome. All right, Crash Bug. So this is from a sequence of tournaments called the Just This Cup. I believe these happen out of China, and basically, you know, they kind of put together some, I guess, more restrictive decks in their tournaments out here, and kind of give the players a chance to have a little bit more fun. Double summon with Crash Bugs is kind of funny, but I do see you're getting a chance to play the Antidote Nurse. I mean, detach one, target one monster on the field whose current attack and or defense is different from its original value. Its attack and defense become the original, and then the targeted monster if you target a monster you control, cannot be destroyed by battle card effects. And then if another monster launches special from your field, this has 3 or more materials, you can make that monster gain 900 attack. Very little interesting, cute card for just some little extension ideas for what you could kind of add into that pile, but all of this is kind of cute. A little bit of extra flavor, if you will. Next up here, we have, Clear World. So we did just get all of this little Clear World support in Animation Chronicle 2024. It didn't really push this deck to crazy competitive heights, but I'm going to be honest with you. For, you know, a fun tournament where, you know, you can kind of mess around with some of these ratios and try out some cool things, I think this is fine. Also, this deck doesn't have an extra deck, so, you know, you're not able to kind of climb up into free links or anything like that. It's just, you're putting Clear Vice Dragon on the field and kind of trying to abuse the effects of Clear World, which is kind of cute. But unfortunately, Clear World's an ancient card at this point, so it's not like it's getting any inherent advantage out here on the capitalization train of good stuff. Also, this Monarch Storm 4th is really cute. Being able just to rage on over your opponent and do your thing. Also, Knight Draco Lich. Okay. Sure. I'll take my little cute tech options here. Alright. Next up is Allure Queen, which a Magician Souls package. Now, this I can get behind. I would say that this feels a lot more optimized because, you know, you can mill off any of the Magicians that you need for this as long as, you know, you're able to... This is actually fine. I mean, you can also drop down Mana or the Illusion here so you can do your thing. This deck is actually hard playing Level Up. That's actually kind of crazy. Also, the fact that, you know, Level Up existed way back in the day, you know, being one of the earliest cards, I think, to say ignoring its summoning conditions is pretty good. I don't think there's anything really too crazy here. I do think that having this Magician's package in the deck to kind of help you clear out some pieces and, you know, actually getting some Golden Allure Queen value out of the way I can actually get behind that. I'm actually hoping we can get some more Allure Queen support here, just to, you know, make this deck not feel like absolute hummus. Please give us something better. Oh wow, and I think this was probably the best deck out of this event. We actually have Performage here. Okay, we are doing, wow, this is just like full combo. We're playing the 1,000 blades in here as well. And of course we're playing Mirror Conductor. Wow, I have not seen some of these old cards in so long. And of course we are doing the rank up Magical Force here, kind of give some extra turbo options. But you can also see you got that 2011 trap lineup in here, giving you that very nice feel. I will say that the Just This Cup, I think it's always kind of cute just to see, you know, some of the ideas that players are bringing for like these trap pools out here kind of give these decks, you know, a more modernized feel. And you know what? I would love to see something like this actually perfected on the scale of, you know, having fun, or at least trying to give a nice different approach to the game. All right. Ooh, we have, hello Dragoonity. I mean, you got 2 Tempests now, right? You may as well try it out and see what you can do. I do see that we have the Dragon Ravines in here doing their thing. We do have an extra deck slot down here, which is open. And of course, this is cute. I see that we are doing the Featherstorm plays as well. I guess in a situation where, you know, you put your big old Synchro on the field, you have so much wind stuff that you can access in this extra deck. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. So getting this free, well, actually, there's nothing down here that actually matters, because you do need a Wind Wing Beast monster. Well, I guess this does count as something. That's interesting. I haven't seen any Dragoonity players actually going off about how this card is so crazy. So I guess that's a pretty interesting, you know, talking point. Is Harpy's Featherstorm actually good in Dragoonity? Okay. Ooh, we have Dragon Link with, oh my gosh. So this is, we've been kind of, hello, this is Buster Blade or Centurion Dragon Link. Okay. So this is what we talk about, where people will splash in this Centurion package index just to put relatively large bodies on the field, because, you know, Oxwell is an extremely good card. Also, I mean, you have dragons now in the deck. That's a pretty major thing to kind of think about here. So it's also extra fodder for, you know, the prologue to get into the big old Buster Blader down here. And of course, hello Buster Dragon, how are you? You got a lot of stuff going on in this deck. I don't necessarily think that it's a bad thing. I appreciate the fact that anytime Buster Blader gets the chance to be a relevant deck, or, you know, maybe has a chance to do something, it's actually really, really cool. Nobody hates on Buster Blader, man. Like, man's just here to do his job. Woo! We have Skull Servant Fiendsmith for you today. So, things I can tell you about this deck. This card right here is kind of a free auto win button. You actually activate this, you're going to town. It's that straightforward. We are doing the Girl Meets Mayakashi with the 1-of transaction rollback. Anytime you see a grass deck rolling around, you're probably going to see these 2 cards floating around in it. Like, if you happen to mill them off and you're just like, well, you know, it's a free combo, we'll go ahead and we'll get it off and we'll do our thing. Jewels of the Valiant. If exactly what monster is banished from your graveyard and no others are banished, you can send from your deck to the graveyard 1 monster that has an attribute or same type as that banished monster. You can only use this effect of Jewels of the Valiant once per turn. Oh man, this is just extra Skull Servant fodder. I didn't actually consider this card, but you know what? This is an incredibly cool tech choice for this deck. Well, congratulations to Fiendsmith for finding it in with the zombie bros. And then we have Synchro Turbo here. You know, the OCG still has a good negate left to be able to play this deck. I also see that people are so sick of, you know, targeting shenanigans that they're actually playing the double Saravis in here. We're also playing 1 Baby Mud Dragon in here. If you use a Synchro material, you can treat it as a non-tuner, and since the graveyard is Synchro material, you can declare a type and attribute, and then target a Synchro monster you control becomes the declared type and attribute. I mean, it's a free level 1 that lets you modify. It doesn't exactly seem like the worst thing in the world. You have more chummies down here. I also see we're doing the old Phantom Skyblaster plays. Oh, this is disgusting. Anytime Phantom Skyblaster is involved, you know things are going to get disgusting. Well, That's something kind of cute, but what do you guys think? Please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and I'll see your beautiful faces back here in a day, guys. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.